Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jared Young up now for the Mets. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they cut into the deficit.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
So digging in, Francisco Alvarez. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one is off the wall. Relay throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Liner, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's off the wall. Relay to second. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Base hit, one run in already. Another comes in to score. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Grabs it on the run. Two down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
On a line out towards center. And that is the inning. So it's a 4-run inning on 6 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 7 and the Mets 6. Back here in Queens, now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there, on its way, out of here. A solo shot. Dom Smith stands in.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
One away.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Dubon, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Throws to first in time.
Up next, Brett Banner.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That one a little bit high. Ball 2. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. To the warning track. Makes the catch. Long ball draws the Braves closer. It's now 8-6. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Chris Sale back to work. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one hops the wall. And he starts the bottom of the 3rd with a double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Stepping in, Jared Young. Line drive, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. A double and a run scored his first time up. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Simeon comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Jose Suarez taking over on the mound. First and second, no outs. And now it's Frankie Lindor. And there's a base hit to the left. Yastrzemski hustles it back in, and the stop sign goes up at third on the potential tying run. So bases all loaded up. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run's in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. Golden opportunity right here. Base hit, 1 run is in. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. The tag, and he's out. Can't get back in time. 2 aboard with 1 out. So here's Robert now. 1 for 2. And there are 2 outs. So up next, Tyrone Taylor. Line drive. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets. Start of the 4th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Vientos steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Olsen stands in now and watches strike 1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep, forget it. He circles the bases, and they tie it up. It's 9-9. That one just... Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game.
0-1.
2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That pitch clips the outside corner. And a count 2-1. That one blasted deep to right. Carrying well. Out of here. They've hit another. And they tack 1 on the board. It's 11-9. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Simeon toss over to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Harris in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We're midway. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Mets.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now it's Marcus Simeon. Knocks it down. He decides to eat it, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. Jared Young will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. So digging in, Francisco Alvarez. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On a line. Brings it in. 2 away now.
Well, it was a bad read off the bat, but he still managed to make the catch. That could have turned out much worse. Catch saved him a run.
All loaded up. Bobichette. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw home. It's offline, and he scores. And we're locked up at 11. Go-ahead run on base. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Well struck left field. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 14-11.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had
a new arm into the game, the righty, Yoel Payams.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that ends the inning.
I'm a bold one, I'm a true one, big dream one, resolute one, big plays, I ain't never scared of you one, big games, I ain't never scared of.
Back here in Queens, this lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
Can't glove it cleanly.
We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it at...
Oops, throw goes to third. And, of course, everybody's going to be safe. Yikes. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a first offering way inside. Almost got him. Oh, that one almost gets him again. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. In there safely.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019, I think? In the air to left center, and it's into the gap. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now 2 runs score.
Big swing of the bat right there. Just clutch hitting to get him back within 1. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here comes the skipper out of the Mets with a new arm on the mound, Luis Garcia.
Well, with a runner at third and less than 2 outs, he's coming in looking for strikeouts right here. Ball's put in play. Give
on the ground. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game. Here's Austin Riley. He's got a couple homers already. So here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw.
He's in there. He's safe.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
That's ripped into the outfield. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
That misses the zone. And now 3-0. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Towards first, and that's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. To third, tag, safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position. 2 on, 2 outs. And that misses. And that's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
In for a strike, 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4. Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Harris in the box now, takes strike 1. That's his strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Stays alive. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Sets him down looking. Good job at damage control right there. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. Home half of the... Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning, Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one carrying, and it's off the wall. Go-ahead run on base. Mark Vientos getting ready to hit. Ground ball left side and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot. This one in the air center field. And there's one down. The relay tags the runner, and it's a double play.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it, but on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned about the base running decisions that were made.
That's a base hit. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He'll touch them all. And that's how they take the lead. It's 17-14. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, we put a really nice swing on that one.
So 2 down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. That's the 3rd. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit. Bichette up now for the Mets. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. The relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now it's the DH, Jorge Polanco. He's already homered in this game. Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Luis Robert now. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Down to third, and he gets back safely. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Tyrone Taylor, the next to hit. hit and a run in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing now.
Base hit into the outfield. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. That one is absolutely belted, and this one looks like trouble. 1 run is in. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. And here is Jared Young. Ripped on a line to center. Harris on the move and makes the grab. And that'll do it. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. 5 innings complete. The Mets lead it 22-14. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So now here's the DH, Dominic Smith. Hey! Not even close there. And 1-1. Fouled off left side. And that one almost hit him. He goes down looking. And now Mauricio Dubon. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Hard hit right side. Semien toss over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Back to the top of the order now. And now the right. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. And they cut into the deficit.
Acuna is someone who is always just a swing away from doing something special.
2 down, nobody on. Oh, look at the stop. To first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Oh, this has been anything but a clean game for this team defensively. That's their 3rd error, but somehow they still have the lead.
That's a ball.
Even if they do get the W in this one, I'm sure there's going to be some early work tomorrow trying to clean things up a little bit.
Just
ball, that
missed.
pitch is out.
Baldwin off of first with 2 away. So a
Ball
walk
4.
puts runners at
First
first
base.
and second.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
In the box now, takes strike 1. That curves the corner.
An at bat like this is almost over as it begins.
Nope,
in this
inside.
situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that one gets past the catcher. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. 2 on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
And next for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski. High fly ball, right field. Young has a beat on it. Can't make the catch. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe as 3 runs come in. Albies at the plate and takes high there. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Pitch kicks away. On to second, and he throws it away. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throws it away. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there. Oh, and he hit him.
Time out. That ball got it.
Up next for Atlanta.
So a man aboard. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. Here's a 2-0. Not close, and it deflects away. Albies up to third on the wild pitch. 3-0 down. That one in there across the letters. Harris not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. 3-1 is on the way. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now it's Dominic Smith. Oh, and this one gets away to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Harris up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So up next, Mauricio Dubon clips the corner. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Here's a 1-1. That's a little bit low.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Fastball almost got him there.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Here's Acuna now, and he has a chance to homer for the second time this inning.
I'm sure it never crossed his mind, and he'd get another chance to do that again in this inning, but here we are. Let's see if he can pull it off.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Swung on, belted. Carrying going well. It's gone. Grand slam. Another homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and the Braves have the lead now. It's 24-22.
Nope. Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest.
Makes the catch, inning over. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Makes the catch. One down.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Hammer, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So digging in, Bo Bichette. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Lindor around second, heading for third. Not in time. He's got a double.
Now, just a nice job coming through at a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with the chance to even this ball game up.
And here is Jorge Polanco. That's smacked on a line to center. Out number 2. Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout. Robert Suarez comes on now.
All they need from him right here is one out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the one open base to work with if needed.
Makes a nice running catch. And that will end the inning. The Braves pen comes through in fine fashion. 7th inning coming up. Braves lead this one 24-22. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here at Citi Field. Let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides of this one.
That ball went out.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
That misses. Ball 3.
Now you get to this part of the order.
That's ball 4.
Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
The batter now, Austin Riley. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate. And
meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Both runners move up, 2 in scoring position now, and that takes away the double play.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Simeon to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves, and the 1-0.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 3-2
That's
now.
ball 3.
Liner saved it first.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Harris up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Line drive, should be extra bases. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Runner around third. He's safe. And they clear the bases. And the lead is up to 5. Smith at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Yeah.
Runner takes off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just misses with that one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gets it to first. That's it out. And now the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon. Ripped to right. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in Queens, set for the last half of the 7th. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's Mark Vientos. That's a laser base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Marcus Semien will hit next.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. A 3-run shot, and they're chipping away. It's 27-20. Tyler Kinley into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Young. And a rope into center field, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Albies fired to second, on to Olsen. That's 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So up next for New York, Bo Bichette. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it's off the wall. The relay to second. And he's out. Trying for 2. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. We go to the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves. Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. In the dirt, ball 2.
Hey.
Just missed. Down the inside corner for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Nice grab, and very nicely done for the out. Matt Olson up to the plate. Close, but called the ball. Ball one.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Chris, what type of stuff do you look for as a pitcher starts to get tired?
Well, I think velocity is always a good indicator, and what kind of swings are the hitters taking? That will tell you a lot.
One out, the runner at second, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run comes in, and they take the lead.
Hey!
Tobias Myers is forced to the mound after the injury.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, and that is foul. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. That's towards center. Robert on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two away. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. First pitch just misses. This one in the air center field. Robert drifts towards it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field. Bottom of the eighth. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. Jorge Polanco goes deep. His second home run of the game. And they cut into the lead. It's 30. New pitcher now, Dylan Lee. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Jumps, but it's off his glove. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. So up next, Tyrone Taylor. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And a man aboard. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. There's the strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And stepping in for New York, Marcus Semien. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. One runs in. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
And next for the Mets, Jared Young.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. Second home run of the inning for him.
A performance nothing short of clutch. With that swing, he's given his team the lead and a huge...
So they turn to their closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Base hit, and that's a one-out single.
I mean, come on, have a game. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Bo Bichette digs in now. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it, and this could score both runs. In comes the run from second. Not in time, it's a double.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Stepping in, Jorge Polanco back into the box for the 2nd time this inning, and we remember what he did the first time around.
Yes, we do, and now he has the chance to do it again. Some of the biggest names in baseball history have pulled this off. He's going for...
That's a base hit. Bichette around third and headed home. The relay to the plate, and he's out easily.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and...
Well struck left field. That's got a chance. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. Out, and thank goodness the inning is at last over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was worked. We go to the 9th. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. See you later. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they cut into the deficit. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Hit in the air, center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The throw into second, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. That drops in, plays it on a hop. The throw to third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, and they are going to...
Acuna gets out of the way. That's ball 1. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Acuna punches one foul right side. Look out!
You got
and
it.
It hit him.
Perfect.
So bases all loaded up. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. And another ball. That's in for a strike. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. Runner from third in to score. And now they trail by 1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Fair ball. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the top of the 9th. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. Riley in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it is gone. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Albies stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. In the air to left center. And that is that. So an incredible rally here at the top of the ninth. Kyle Farmer. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they cut into the deficit.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
Next to hit, Mark Vientos. A sliding stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield.
That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Line drive to short and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Francisco Lindor. Base hit, 1 run is in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Bo Bichette, known for his late inning heroics. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. Fly ball down the line, and it hooks. Foul.
Oh, man, so close to being a huge swing, maybe the biggest swing in this ball game. He's got to have a great bat. Finish this off.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Line drive, leaps it, he's got it. But a magical comeback is complete here in the last half of the ninth as they fight back to even it up. On to extra innings. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Hot shot to third. Bichette whips it to first. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. Go ahead run on base. Kyle Farmer next up for the Braves. And that's in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the air center field. Robert under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Queens, on to the bottom of the 10th. Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. Slams off the bottom of the wall. Robert with a knock. And the leadoff hitter is aboard. The relay to the plate. Tag. Got him. They cut down the winning run, and we will play on. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. To third. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first.
No, he's
safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Mark Vientos. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
We're in extras here. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Drake Baldwin. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that is out of play.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. Out to center. Taylor on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Back here at Citi Field. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Out of here. Ball game.